Hi everyone, it's Danny and today I'm filming my makeup collection. I hope this is okay. I've tried to film this the best I can with sort of the lighting in my room and where my makeup collection is and things like that, and trying to focus on each drawer. But yeah, I've tried to go through it as helpfully as possible, if that's a word. But yeah, if you have any questions then leave them in the comments below, and check out the down bar for where I got some of my storage. I hope this helps you with how to store your makeup, because I did end up sort of buying some things quite expensive and then finding other things are really cheap, so hopefully you can take some tips and not make the mistake I did and buy the expensive stuff first. But yeah, this is my makeup collection. I'm not at all bragging, I hope you don't think I am. I buy all this makeup with my own earned money. I don't get sent products. It's because makeup is my hobby. I love makeup. I want to do a career in makeup. And yeah, I just hope this helps you with your organisation and maybe some ideas for products you want to try out or anything like that. And yeah, so I'll just get on to my makeup collection now, so keep watching to see it. Okay, so I thought I'd start by giving you an overview of my makeup area. So this is my dressing table where I do my makeup. The mirror's from the range, and then the stool is from Amazon, and the original table is quite old. It was my nan's before it was mine, and we painted it white, so I'm not sure where you'll be able to get a table like this, but I think they're called like half crescent tables or something, so I'm sure you could eBay it and find one. Over here I have a shelf where I keep my lipsticks, some palettes, and some sort of eyeliners and lip liners. And there's some other lipsticks and things in my actual makeup drawers, but this is where I keep the majority. And then down here is the rest of my makeup. I've got the Alex drawers from Ikea. I have the small version, and I keep my nail varnishes on top along with my perfumes, and then I keep my makeup and hair stuff in these drawers. Okay, to start off, this is the left side of my dressing table. I just have my MAC brush cleaner. I have a pot which I think is from the Range or HomeSense or Next, somewhere like that. I think it was from HomeSense actually, in the bathroom section, but yeah, I think it's like a toothbrush holder. And I'm sorry for the bad lighting, but it's really bright outside. And yeah, so I just keep tools in here like my eyelash curlers, nail file, and some old brushes which I don't really use but I do keep for just in case. And then behind that I have this square acrylic holder which has my cotton buds and my cotton pads in. Okay, so the brush holder is also from HomeSense, and I just keep my Millie straighteners in there just hooked on because it's just the easiest place to keep them. And then I have my everyday brushes in here. So I have my Real Techniques powder brush, which I use for powdering my face to set my foundation. I have my Real Techniques blush brush, which I use for sort of contouring and sometimes blush. I have my Real Techniques buffing brush, which I use for buffing in my foundation. I have a spoolie. I have this stippling brush, which I really like for cream blush and sort of cream bronzers and things like that. And I have a setting brush by Real Techniques, which is good for setting your concealer. And I have a couple other brushes, like the MAC 217, which I use for blending eyeshadow. And yeah, I'm going to do a full review of sort of Real Techniques brushes and showing you my favourite brushes to use, so let me know if you want to see that. Okay, so in this holder I have sort of my everyday makeup. On the top I have MAC Fix Plus, which I just spray on my face sometimes. I have my favourite lip balm, which is a Nuxe Rev de Mille lip balm. And then I have this little candle holder which I just store bits and pieces in, which I need like quick access to. And then in the first drawer I have my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, which I love for setting my makeup. I have the Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer, which is a really nice under eye concealer. I have the Benefit Boyne Concealer in medium, which is a really nice concealer. And I have the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser in the oil-free version, which is a really nice tinted moisturiser to use, and I just keep it there so that I can easily reach it, and it's sort of the foundation that I go for if I don't know what foundation I want to wear. In the next drawer I have the Bobbi Brown Tinted Eye Brightener, which I use instead of the corrector a lot now. I have two mascaras, the Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal and the Revlon Grow Luscious. I have my everyday brow products, which is just the MAC Spiked Eyebrow Pencil and the e.l.f. Clear Mascara. And I have the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder, which is just a lovely highlight. And I also have the Sleek Contour Kit, which is my go-to contour. And then finally in the bottom drawer I have a This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray, the Murad Eye Cream, which is a sample, the Maybelline Colour Tattoo and On and On Bronze, the MAC Desert Rose Blush, which is a gorgeous dusty rose sort of colour blush. I have the Clinique Chubby Stick for Eyes in Full of Fud, which I love. And I have the MAC eyeshadow in Embark, which is a really lovely brown. Okay, so I said I have this little clear acrylic holder up on my shelf which contains my lip liners and my eyeliners and things, and also some Vaseline, mirror, lip scrub and some sharpeners. And yeah, this is just where I keep my lip liners. I have a couple by MAC, I've got a nude one and a red one. I've got a couple by Sleek which are nice. I've got an e.l.f. one. I like this Rimmel one, I don't know what it's called, Lasting Finish lip liner. And yeah, I just have a few eyeliners as well. The Collection 2000 Extreme Felt Tip Liner is my favourite sort of liquid eyeliner. I have a couple of the Rimmel Scandal Eyes, I think the other two are in my drawer. I have a Sleek eyeliner in Chocolate, which is really nice for lining your waterline. And yeah, there's just bits and pieces in there. Also on the shelf I have this little holder from paperchase which has 2 books in it, and also my MAC palette which is not full but has a few eyeshadows in it. If you'd like to see a video on something like that, like MAC eyeshadows or something like that, then let me know. And I also have my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette which I love. It's got such great colours in it. And then as I said, I also have my lipsticks up on that shelf, and this is my nudes and pinks section of my lipsticks, and this holder is from eBay. I'll try and find the seller and link it below. And yeah, I just have lots of MAC lipsticks. I've got Up the Amp, which is obviously a really bright purpley colour. I've got Velvet Teddy somewhere. Yeah, Velvet Teddy, this is my favourite nude. Such a lovely peachy nude which isn't too light. I've got Revlon Mink, which is a really nice brownie nude. I've got MAC Plumful, which is a really lovely sort of purpley pinky colour. And yeah, I've got a couple of the Revlon lip butters. Only one of them is in this holder. And yeah, this one is in Macaroon, and I haven't really used this that much because it's quite shimmery. And yeah, I've just got a few lipsticks in here. If you'd like to see a more in-depth lipstick collection, then I can definitely do that. But yeah, I think this video would be taking up too much with lipsticks if I show you them. And then in this other lipstick holder, I have sort of my reds, my dark colours, my peaches, corals, things like that. And yeah, a couple of my favourites are Revlon Smoked Peach, which is a really lovely dusty peach colour, I guess. I've got MAC So Assured, which is a really lovely orangey red. I've got Revlon Black Cherry, and this is a new one because my other one's nearly finished, and it's a really lovely dark red colour with a hint of purple. I've got Revlon Kiss Me Coral, which is a really lovely red toned coral. I've got the MAC Arch Girls lipstick in Ronnie Red. I just keep this in the box because I really like the box, but it's a really nice lipstick. It's like a raspberry red, but it's really nice, and I think it's a really nice pop of colour in the day or night. I have a really lovely deep red by MAC called Dare You, which is just such a lovely finish. And yeah, I have a couple Kate Moss, a couple e.l.f. I have a lot of Revlon and MAC, and I have a couple sort of Collection 2000. Oh right, this is a red colour called Number 1. And yeah, so yeah, as I said, let me know if you want a more in-depth lipstick collection. Okay, so over to the main part of my collection. This is the top of my Alex drawers, and I just have this bowl which has all my nail varnishes in. I'm not really going to show you them all because there's so many, but I can do a collection if you like. A couple that I like are this Essie nail polish in Bahama Mama. It's such a lovely colour. I also like this Essie polish in Saint Tropez. And yeah, I really like Essie polishes. I quite like OPI polishes as well. This one is in Barefoot in Barcelona. And I recently got this Ciato polish in A Magazine, which is really lovely and I can't wait to use. Yeah, so, and then I've also got my perfumes. I've got Marc Jacobs Daisy. I've got Lady Gaga Fame. I've got a Zara perfume. A couple Britney Spears and Harajuku perfumes. And yeah, I have my Chanel Mademoiselle perfume, but I don't keep that there. And then onto the first drawer. This is where I keep all my sort of bases, foundations, concealers, bronzers and stuff back here, my empties, my brush cleaner, and yeah, I've got those things in here. I've got sort of NARS Sheer Glow, YSL Teint Touche Eclats, Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Tinted Balm, I think it's called. I've got the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation and concealer, I really like them. I've got the Origins Vitazing moisturiser, which has a tint release, so I keep it in here. And I don't really use that much because I think it broke me out once, but I'm not sure. And yeah, I've just got things like that in there. There's a couple MAC. I've got the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum, which I quite like. And I've got the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, which is quite nice. It's quite thick. And I've got a Bobbi Brown Concealer. I've got the Collection 2000 concealer, obviously, as everyone has it. And yeah, if you want me to do a video on my sort of favourite foundations and things, then let me know. I've also got my sort of primers and things in here. I've got my Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. I've got my MAC Prep and Prime, Benefit Professional. I've got some mascaras. I've got the Maybelline 1x1. I've got a mini prime potion and full size, but I'm still using the mini. I've got the Clinique Bottom Lash, I've got some brow stuff, I've got the MAC Eyeshadow in Brun, which is, if I can open it, a really nice colour for my brows because it's quite ashy. And yeah, I've just got things like that in there. I have the Urban Decay All Night Spray under there. And yeah, and then in the back compartment I have bronzers, highlighters and finishing powders. So I have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I've got the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, which is really lovely. I've got an e.l.f. highlight in Gotta Glow, which I actually really like. It's really yellow toned, so it suits my skin tone. I've got the MAC Harmony Contour, which is a really lovely colour because it's quite brown. I've got the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer, which I really don't even use. I've got a couple MAC Cream colour bases. I've got High Beam by Benefit. I've got an e.l.f. contour kit, but I don't really like it all that much. And yeah, I've just got things like that in there. I've got quite a few bronzers which I don't really use. I think this one's by Collection 2000, but it's quite shimmery. And yeah, that's what's in there. And the brush cleaner I use, I haven't actually used it yet, but I'm going to be using it. It's a Johnson's Baby Shampoo. In the next drawer I have sort of eyeshadows, some eyeshadow palettes, blushes, lip products and new things which I need to like try out a bit more. So in the first container I have my eyeshadows. I've got the Urban Decay Naked Basics, if I can get it out. I think it's quite squished in here because I didn't want to take up too many drawers. But yeah, I really like this palette. It's really, really good for sort of everyday eye makeup looks. I've got a couple MAC paint pots. This one's Let Me Pop. It's kind of, I don't know, I've got MAC Groundwork, which I really like as a makeup eyeshadow base. I've got quite a few e.l.f. eyeshadows here, which you can't really see in the frame. I don't really use them all that much though. I've got a sleek I Divine palette, which is actually really nice. If you can see that in the mirror, it's not glaring at you too much. I've got these Look eyeshadows, which I actually quite like, but they're really hard to open. I've got a couple more of the Maybelline Colour Tattoos. And yeah, things like that. I have a Fashionista palette, which is from Superdrug. I have some MAC eyeshadows, which aren't depotted yet. This one's really nice, if you can even see that. I've got a gel eyeliner here by MAC. A couple Natural Collection eyeshadows and things like that. And then in the blush section I have quite a few blushes, I would say. I have a Stila Convertible Colour in Gladolia, which I really like. It's really orange. I have some sleek blushes. I have a sleek blush palette. This one is really, really, really nice. I have some MAC blushes. This one is Breath of Plum. It's a really lovely plum colour. I've got quite a few NARS blushes. This one's Amore. It's a nice pinky colour. I've got Gina somewhere. That's like my favourite. Here we are. This one's Gina. This is like my favourite. It's a really lovely peach colour. I've got Benefit's Bella Bamba boxed blush, and I keep the packaging of this. I don't really know why, but yeah, it's a really lovely shimmery pinky colour. And yeah, I have a few natural collection. I quite like Peach Melba. It's a really lovely peachy colour, but it's quite a dark peach. And I will be doing a more in-depth video on my favourite blushes and things like that, like of separate topics, like separate sections I mean, of my makeup collection if you want to see that, because obviously it's hard to go through it all in one video. So I'll be doing like top 5, top 10, and I'll do like a series for all of the different makeup sections, so let me know if you want to see that. And then in this section I have more lip products, so like lip balms, lip stains, lipsticks, lip glosses, things like that. I have a Bourjois Rouge edition. This is in number 4. It's a really lovely pink colour. It's quite a nude pink. I have a couple lip glosses. This one's a really nice coral one by Revlon. I have a couple Topshop. This is a really lovely bright orange. I have a few of the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm stains. I have some of the Rimmel Apocalypse. I have this really nice one which is bright red. I think it's called Big Bang, yeah. I have some of the Collection 2000 cream puffs. And yeah, there's lots of things in here which are just sort of, I don't know, lip products that don't fit in my lipstick holder. Next I have sort of some products in the back here which are new, which I need to try out. I have the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Pop Life, which I really like. I have the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. I have a couple of L'Oreal lipsticks. This one is in Tempting Lilac. I think it's really nice. I have a couple of the Rimmel Scandaleyes. This one's in bronze. I also have Taupe. And yeah, I have the L'Oreal Nude Magique CC Cream in Anti-Dullness. And I have a Sexy Mother Pucker lip balm gloss stick thing in Nudist from Soap and Glory. And yeah, that's pretty much what's in there. I can do, as I said, a more in-depth video on some of it. And then in this last drawer I have my samples, and I have loads in this box. And I do use them all, to be honest, because I like to use samples to try things out. I have some skincare which I'm not really using at the moment. I have some face wipe. I have a Tea Tree toner by The Body Shop. I have a couple of the Garnier Moisture Matches. I have a Clarins cream which I'm actually using, but I'm using samples of at the moment. I have an eyebrow shaper thing, and I have some hair products. I have this Living Proof Prime Style Extender which I use to sort of make me not need to wash my hair as much. I have the shampoo and conditioner I'm using at the moment, which is a Redken Extreme. I have dry shampoo, salt spray, hairspray. I have a deep conditioner by Fekkai, which I really like. I have a Tangle Teaser, and then I have my styling tools. Okay, so that was my makeup collection, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. As I said, I wasn't bragging at all. I was just trying to help people, and I had this requested quite a lot. So make sure to check out the down bar, like this video if you liked it, and let me know if you want to see a more in-depth sort of lipstick collection or any other collections or top 10s or anything like that. Just let me know in the comments, and any questions leave in the comments as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!